Good morning, everybody. Bandit here, and Sunday, June 7th, at 11:45 a.m. You know, yesterday was a completion of a 10-year cycle. 10 years ago, although I didn't know it then, was the beginning of this dark night of the soul. 10 years. I remember the exact moment it started now, looking back. June 6, 2016, which sent me on a whirlwind of searching for who I was. And yesterday marks 10 years of that completion, I guess. This dark night of the soul journey and integrating the shadow back in, it's an interesting process that I chose to embark upon. And today is the morning after. It doesn't feel any different. There's no trophy from the universe. It's it's just like any other day. But I've learned a lot and experienced a lot of hardship, sacrifice, addiction, humility, endurance, faith, a lot of things. And I really feel like I have had an entire psychic change of what my overall purpose is. And now I know that now it's not about figuring out my identity and who I am. Now it's about building who I've become. And so I'm looking forward to this new chapter. Now I'm becoming a steward, a guide, helping others, being a service, and working with others and sharing my experience, strength, and hope. That's pretty much my purpose at this point, and I can do it through many different ways. So I am excited about what will be revealed. It's a complete transformation from one identity to another, and it's not about building an identity. It's about dismantling the old identity, because none of that can come with you into the new realm. So that means you got to set aside everything you think you know about yourself and others and God and whatever, in order to have an open mind and a new experience. Easier said than done, I understand, but there's no trophy once you accept, and acceptance is the answer to all my problems. And there's no way to explain how to do that. It just happens. At least in my experience. I fought it and resisted it for so long. in every way, shape, and form. I'm so hard-headed, but I was. Now I'm honest, open-minded, and willing to become better on a daily basis. So take accountability for my side and open my heart up, man. That's the whole point, man. Open up your heart, don't blame others, and just keep doing the next right action. These principles that we learn in a 12-step program are principles that they've practiced for thousands and fucking years, you know. Bill Wilson was just able to put it in a book in the late 30s and put it into a 12-step program. Steps to learn how to practice these principles. Those principles have been around for hundreds of fucking thousands of years. And what a treat, what a guy, that's cool, man. I like taking people and showing them how to have the experience I'm having through being of service to others, man, understanding what it is, man. I have a thinking problem, brother. Drinking and drugging is just symptoms to a bigger problem. My biggest problem is this, my thinking. So I can't act my way out of it. I have to act my way into right thinking. And then through that process, you just awaken somehow, and you remember who the fuck you are. And you do it from a place of love, but with healthy boundaries, and you got to protect this peace, this vibration, man, and you got to navigate it through love and tolerance. That's, and you can only do that through surrender and acceptance and transmitting something that you don't have. And that's how it works, Your job is to remain open enough so that this power can transmit through you to others. And in that process, your life unfolds into the magical mystery tour, What do you want? The universe is like, what do you want? Your wish is my command. As long as it's serving others. Ding, Anyway. That's where I'm at, dude. This is, episode number 15. The morning after the dark night of the soul journey. I'm looking forward to it, man. I'm looking forward to what's coming next, man. And all this happened no matter what my circumstances were. My circumstances are I'm still in my car. I'm still by the river. And I'm going to Radford Hall today to hang out, be of service, clean the hall, and go to a men's stag and work with others and meet some newcomers today. That's what I do. And like I said, this awakening, this completion of this 10-year Dark Night of the Soul, like I said, it's just a normal day. But now it's the beginning of me stabilizing and becoming, and my circumstances will change, of course. But yeah, I've got 9 months and a couple weeks away from 10 months. I got some, I'm speaking at a few meetings coming up. Our primetime meetings at the clubhouse are like the fix at 6, so Radford Hall. So 6 p.m. every day is like the big, it's like a staple meeting. So it's like a big meeting on all ends, Zoom and on in person. And it's where a lot of newcomers from treatment centers come and where they get taken to for their like first meetings and stuff. So it's a great place to meet newcomers, and it's cool. It's my clubhouse, my home group. Anyway, I've been asked to speak at the Tuesday night. My ex-girl, Tamino, she's the secretary, so she booked me for the closer for her secretaryship, which is cool. On the 23rd of June, that's Tuesday evening at 6 p.m. You can tune in on Zoom if you want. And then my boy Matt, who just picked up the new secretaryship for Wednesday night at the Fix at 6, who I'm currently working with right now. And it's cool. We're reading together, so it's like a equal thing. He's got a sponsor, and I like working with people that already have a sponsor. I like to guide people and show them through the spiritual experience, and I prefer they have their own sponsor. That's kind of it works out better, I think. Anyway, so I got some speaking engagements. I'm doing him on July 8th, I believe, and then I guess Henry, my boy who does the Monday nights Fix at 6, he wants me to speak sometime soon. Plus, I have my own book group on Mondays from 4 to 5:30, Unchained Sobriety. Plug. Every Monday that I've been doing for coming up now on 2 years, so I think I'm a year and 8 months or something like that. I don't know. Yeah, something like that. October will be 2 years I've been doing that group, which has been cool. I've been able to come up with my new stuff that I'm coming out with soon, man. So I'm really just focused on stabilizing and getting working on myself for the next 10 weeks, coming up on my year, and I'm looking forward to that. I don't know what's coming next, but I'm starting to get excited about it. I just have accepted everything at this point, and I just suit up and show up now. Anyway, Bandit's still here, and now it's about building the life of the man that I've become. So I see you guys around, man. Nothing but love. Bandit out.